messages may or may not resonate with you. If they do, that's great. If they don't, please don't try to make them. Let's start with your daily, then oracle, and tune. What's going on today? Can't make up their mind. Cards keep wanting to come out. High Priestess. I love the High Priestess. Do one more. Servant Justice. There we go. Justice is a really good card. Could mean scales tipping in your favor. It could mean balance. It could mean if you're going through legal battles, it could mean success in there. I think it's about balance. He's holding a sword, and I know we've been having a lot of stuff go on with swords. Mostly intellect, thoughts, belief systems, ideas, that sort of thing. So I think this is a good representation of what we're either doing or in the process of doing right now. So we're trying to balance this. Okay. And it's a very I don't want to say regal, but very composed kind of way. It's not this type of balance is it's not like the Two of Pentacles where it's like it's constantly it's like it's starting to get very consistent, that's good. Yeah, that's not a bad thing, you know. And if you haven't gotten there yet, maybe this is what you're headed towards, what you're trying to get to. High Priestess. High Priestess is a beautiful card. It's about intuition, higher knowledge, secrets. Moon, feminine. High Priestess is great. This is your intuition, basically. And I want to say that these two, I feel like they're connected, kind of. And it's because I think when this starts happening, and it will, whatever this has come out quite a few times in the last probably week or so. Okay, so whatever this is that's coming, all the movement, all the stuff that's going to be going on, this is what's going to help you in that time. Okay, both of these, actually. Balance and intuition. That's what you're going to need. Okay, so, you know, you keep being told that too, that, you know, I mean, there are plenty of times where things happen and, you know, you want to go to friends or family for help, and that's fine, you know, that's great to, you know, have other points of view and things like that, but lately what we're really learning to do is rely on ourselves, and I think that's a really great thing. I think that's a big deal for people to learn how to do, you know, because there may come a time when you don't have anyone. Then what? If you haven't learned to, you know, master these things and control them, what are you going to do then? Like, it's probably something you should figure out, right? So, I think this is just reminding us again, and it's, like I said, it's come out quite a few times, to use our intuition. And it seems to be getting to a point where things are very heavily reliant upon, you know, how intuitive we're being and the choices we make. So, keep an idea of that. Going into the oracle reading, so hopefully 2-card oracle reading. Here it is. Yep. Balance of intellect, thoughts, ideas, beliefs. Yep. Okay, calming your mind. Learning to feel instead of see, you know. When things are going on outside of us, we tend to forget what's going on within us, you know, and that's kind of where your direction needs to turn. When you have no control over the outside circumstances, you can always control the inside ones. So, again, balance. This has been the theme for a while now. And so I feel like it's not like they're like, oh, come on, balance. No, like, I feel like it's starting to sink in for a lot of you, like how to balance. Wait, one more. You know, the Two of Swords, she has a blindfold on. She can't see. She can only feel, she can only, you know, kind of see here, but she remains balanced. You know, that's also really, you know, she's trusting herself. You know, she's trusting herself so much that she's blindfolded and sitting there like everything's fine. Like, that's what we need. We need to be to the level that we trust ourselves a lot more. Oh, the best is yet to come. I love this card. So basically, where you are now, technically, everything that's going to happen to you based on your current route has already happened. Okay, you just haven't gotten there yet. So that's what this card is. This is like you've planted the seeds, you've done the work, you've nurtured, you've grown, you're like right there. Like, it's almost harvest time. You're looking abundant as hell, and you're just waiting. Okay? So, I think that what this is saying, it's balance will help you get here. You won't be so worried, I think, about the cycles of your life if you're able to keep this balance. I really need a drink. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to get a drink. Alright, so, and nines are about completion. Things are going into kind of that last little leg. If you go in a circle, and then you get to like right here, this would be a 9 in the tarot. Okay, you're almost right where completion is. You're basically just waiting for it. It's gonna go there any minute, any day. I don't want to say any minute. I mean, it could be any minute. Anyway, so you're very close to manifesting the things that you've been working for, which is great. If you've been, since it's, the Page of Pentacles, that's very abundant. It's a great card. So you've obviously been doing the work and trying, and that's all we can do. It's try. It's. I know a lot of people will say, don't try, do, but before you learn everything you learn, that's how you learn to do it, is by trying. You may try and fail and try again and fail again, and you might do that 4 or 5, if you're me, 6, 7 times. Just to make sure that those things don't work. I like to be pretty thorough when I'm failing at something. Just to make sure. Great card. Really, if you've been doing the work, it gets easier, it gets better. The best is yet to come. Every time I see that card, that's what I think. Best is yet to come. That's my best is yet to come card. Alright, 13, 15. We're moving right into intuitive. The world. Beautiful. Yesterday I was doing readings for me and I got 3 10s in a row. I was like, holy shit. Definitely something going on there. That was for me though, not reading. The world. The world, the world can be about completion. It can be about destiny, things that are fated, completed cycles, being where you're supposed to be, balance, understanding laws, like the universal laws. If you don't know what they are, you should Google them. They're kind of important. Alright, looking forward. Wow. If there is any card that I think I would love to have next to the world, it would be this one. So, how I said it could be like a cycle completed, destiny card, like everything completion, okay? And then after that, you have brand new, okay? So you're completing an entire cycle here, and it's been coming for a while. So this is I've been talking about it for a little bit now, like something is coming, something is going to happen to close out a lot of cycles that people are in, a lot of them, okay? And it's not all going to be the same, circumstance or situation, but the end result is going to be the same. As it closes out, that whole chapter, it's done. Like, consider it like a book closed, and that is up, like, it's up on a shelf now. Like, some time from now, it will seem like an entirely different lifetime, I think would be the feeling that I get. Like it's almost hard to remember living in that life. Because, I mean, if there was ever a reset button, it would be the Fool. It's entering into something completely new, going in a completely different direction, starting from scratch, basically. I mean, this is, you start as the Fool and you end as the Fool. That's the tarot. So that's what's your ending here. You're ending, so there you go. You're starting a brand new beginning. Why do you start as a Fool and end as a Fool? Because you start as a Fool not knowing anything, and then when you end, you realize how much you will never know. You'll never know everything. And I think the more you realize it, the wiser you are, but you definitely still end up being a Fool at the end of it. Which I think is kind of funny. Everyone's so serious all the time. Absolutely amazing. I do one more card. I kind of want to do another card. Oh. Okay. So this leads me to believe that, especially for a lot of you, the newness that's going to come is it's going to be like a completely different person thinking. Okay? It's going to be like a completely different person in your thinking. King of Swords is an absolute master of mind, of intellect, of just what he holds as his beliefs. He's not swayed by other people. He sees truth. He sees everything from his own perspective. He's not really concerned with the ideas of other people. He has his own ideas that he's formed throughout his life, and now that he's matured, he's not going to be swayed by anyone. Okay? So there was the old cycle, okay? And then you get new, and this is what you get out of the new. Okay, this is what you'll be entering the new with this King of Swords mentality. He's fair, just, balanced. His thoughts aren't controlling him. He's very in control of his situation. But he's not cold. A lot of readers actually think that the Queen of Swords is a lot colder than he is. But I don't. I get more bluntness. I don't like when people are like, oh, she's cold. I don't like that. I think she's hardened by life's trials, which happens, Right. Which I think an entirely new way of thinking is a really good thing. Especially if you've been lied to your whole life. which we all seem to find out has happened. So, maybe you're thinking for yourself finally. All right, I'm going to do Angel card. I'm going to use the orange deck because I haven't used it in a little bit. All right, look at that. New beginnings, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. I definitely, that's confirmation right there about new life, new stuff, completely different direction, just incredible. Like an entirely new vista in your life. And it says, forgiving and compassionate review of your past. That's needed in order to move on and to like close that book out so you can put it up on a shelf. And like, if you wouldn't do that, it would be like putting a bookmark in it and then putting it up on the shelves, because you have to go back to it. So what we're trying to do is we're just trying to just close the damn book, and it just can go, you know, thanks to the memories, to the shelf. You know, because I think by the end of the cycle, everyone's going to be pretty done. Well, if you're not pretty done, you might have a little bit left in your cycle. But for everyone who's been in the cycle, I think we're pretty done. Right? All right. In this new life, I feel like it's all like no one even really knows, like, could even imagine the greatness of it. I think that people are going to be really surprised. King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So it could be again, like King of Swords. It could be just, you know, showing, sorry. Okay. Different, could be for some just the King of Swords, but I'm also it's someone, I don't want to say how, someone like this is going to be, I don't know if they're going to be like a mentor or somebody who is willing to help, because they said it's could be, but it's something entirely its own thing, like it's, so yeah, if this isn't resonating as just a reiteration of the King of Swords for you, take it as somebody who's going to be like a mentor, somebody who's come in who's going to help you. That's this. Okay, so you're going to have a new beginning. Oh, a new beginning with this person. Okay, there. Yeah, I'm always like, I'll argue, I'll be like, that makes no sense. I don't know I still do it. So, it's like, no. All right, well, for some of you still, it could, I might be right. It could be, it could be the King of Swords. Whatever resonates. I'm sure it'll resonate with somebody. Or it could be a new life shared with someone like this. All right, so King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. It could describe King of Swords. All right, so let's go to New Beginnings. And New Beginnings is number 20, by the way, which the world is 21. So, I mean, that's, I don't know, I think that shows timing, and I had to point that out. Okay. It's like a light. It's hard to. You are being called to renew your dedication to your life purpose. Each day of your life has led you to this moment. Now it's time to review your personal history and make a change that will take you in a different direction. Fool card. Archangel Jeremiel can help you evaluate the past without harsh judgments. Take up your new destination with joy and confidence. Situations where decisions must be made will work out positively for you. Academic examinations, tests, and legal settlements have favorable outcome. Remember, we got justice. Legal things. Answering a calling, finding your purpose, starting a new life, perfect clarity, unlimited opportunities. Archangel Jeremiel is the angel who helps with past life reviews or life reviews. If you're seeking to take stock of the past and how it might relate to your future, you can call upon him for insight. Ask him for detailed steps that can lead you to successful changes in your life. Incredible. You know what, like, I'm doing it for so long, and I still, like, it, like, blows me away still, some of these, how they just align with each other. All right. So this, again, this could either be, you know, what you're going into your new life as or with. You know, whichever resonates with you. So much abundance. Your plans are going to work out very well. The ability to manage finances is matched with a keen sense of what will succeed. Advancement in your career is likely. You've worked very hard and would like to take a break or possibly retire to enjoy a life of leisure. If it's a person, a very successful person who has risen to the top professionally, someone who can direct many people or projects at once, a nature lover, stable, powerful, accomplished. So like a mentor, could be. Or, you know, I mean, it could be like a partner, I guess. Career success, using resources wisely, money in the bank, and leadership positions. Okay, so this is a really awesome card to either go in as or to go in with, but it's a very good card. Okay. I hope that was able to help somebody. I will have these up on my Instagram, Divine Destiny Tarot 1111, in a little bit after the video is loaded. Anything else? Nope. I guess we'll see if they interrupt. All right. DivineDestinyTarot.com website. Click on shop. Get a reading.